Thanking God for mercy on my homing time. How dare they steal a breath from a faithful man? How dare they stand around when Bruce one now? Holding on cross, pull that trigger, wrecking my balls. If it weren't there, there'd be sirens and flames. I love this map. This is one of my favorite maps of all time, bro. Freaking love this freaking map! It's a baby hunties. Ring around the rosy, popping all the pussy. It wouldn't let me drop it! Oh my god, dude! Oh, I got messed up! I hate when it won't let me drop the freaking pallet. Well, I'm gonna drop the pallet! I'm gonna drop the pallet! Asshole waits for a pallet. Bro, go get him off the hook. Oh my fucking god, bro. Tunneling. Probably got DC. Thanks, you DCs. He's very patient. I'll give him that. He's throwing a hat. I mean, he's not bad throwing hatchets. He waits until I move, and then he keeps his camera straight and throws it. That's exactly what you want to do. Pressure the gens really well too. She's gonna think I messed up, but she wouldn't stop healing me. He's got a sloppy butcher, I think. Anyways. Fucking around, dude. That's what I get. I can't stand Huntresses at M1 though. Just use your hatches, man. Why do you got an M1? You literally got a powerful M2 power. He's on controller? He's on console. I ain't doing up that game.
Yeah, dude, that's like your reach. I don't even know why I attempted it. Oh my god, I suck. Great assist.
He doesn't break pallets. What a hit.
Jeez, well, please, that was a great action shot. That was fun. Alright, what's his name was like, what, HexFinalWhisper?
He's looking me up. He's probably gonna talk shit. Never know. That was a crazy hatchet hit, I ain't gonna lie. I'll give him a follow though. GG's. GG's. GG's, man.
Yo, GG's final.
Unknown. You are unknown, man?
I could play unknown.
heck? Nice. I hate unknown, bro. Unknown. I'm a Huntress main, actually. Well, I don't hate him, but he's sometimes it's hard to counter sometimes. Watch me twerk. Watch me twerk. Watch me twerk. I may twerk, girl. Watch me twerk. Huh? Why am I doing what? Wait, what'd you say? Wait, he said something about me? Spring trap. Are you on console? Come on, Big Daddy. How you doing, buddy? I want coffee with that. Big Daddy wants some of me. He wants some of the wealth in his belt. Don't you? Look how thick she is, bro. She got thick booty. Look at that. Take a screenshot of that. Oh, he's bad. How you doing, buddy? Who, me? Wait, I ain't got my. Wait. I don't know. It's like 5 seconds off, I think. Like it's about 5 seconds. 5 seconds after I hear myself. Oh, you're. Oh, I see. You're making. You're making.
It's like it feels like it's 15.
Oh, you said I'm making you blush with the comment about look how thick she is. Is that what you don't? That's funny. I'm on YouTube as well, so I'm live on YouTube as well. I got more people watching on YouTube usually. I didn't use that tree. Oh my God, this guy's drunk. Oh my God, this guy is mad. You don't get those, baby boy. did that work? Holy crap! Got stuck. I'm not trying to flashlight him, but my mouse is messing up. We got Lightborn. He's got ads on his videos, on his stream. Bro, how long are these stream ads? Dude, this is like 4 ads. How long are these? No problem, bro. Keep up the good work, man. I'm a goat. I'm a goat. Yeah. You say I'm a goat? Nah, man. I don't mind gifting subs to people when they're chill. The money's not the issue, man. I give. Achievement. Any meanie, suck my toes. How many girls can you blow? Any meanie, suck my toes. How many girls can you blow? Wait, it should be the other way around. How many dudes can you blow? Alright? But it could be girls if you have a strap on or like a dildo of some sort. Right? How many girls can you blow? I don't even know how my life. I make my websites by scratch. I'm a programmer. I do websites and video game stuff, but this is my mod. But I'm doing a challenge though, making some kind of weird, glossy, glassy design here. So I was working on the well, I should do the navigation. What I should do, but um. Um, so, dot progress bar with 100%. Overflow hidden, border radius, we could do 50 pixels. The background of RGBA, 255, 255, 255, 0. We could do 0.07, which should get us a nice bar across. I think that's supposed to be 92%. Oops. Oh, no. Yo, we just got this map 3 times in a row. Things over here cleansing the totem instead of. Oh, okay, well, I guess it was a. Should get a pass for that. What was that dual totem? And they're over there healing. We haven't got one gen done. He's got a little bit of pressure, and they're over here healing. Now the behavior did announce they're making a change to skill-based matchmaking, MMR. I hope it's better. They also said that abandon the match counts as MR. Why? Why? Why does abandon the match? I don't think it should account for MR, should it? I don't know. Maybe it should, I guess. Guy's pressuring Jin pretty well. Go to that Jin, dude. Go to that Jin. What are you doing? My bad. I thought she was the one that was about to go to death, so that's my fault, dude. That is my fault. I don't know what I was thinking with that. Oops. I was daydreaming, not gonna lie. I could have got him off the hook in time. For some reason I thought she was the one that was about to fight. I was paying attention to the name. I just wasn't paying attention to who it was. We gotta take it down for Dwight if we need to. He's just tunneling after one person. Really. I mean, I want him to take me, bro. You wanna tunnel on my team? He's just gonna go right to Dwight. I mean, Adam. I don't know what Dwight is doing. Why didn't he get off the gen and help? See what I mean with the MMR, dude? These lobbies are just so fucking whack sometimes, man. I thought I anticipated him to get off the gen. I mean, I know he shouldn't have got off the gen, but that's what I thought he was gonna do. They usually do in these lobbies. Hopefully it's not a shack. I ain't never seen a bio this long on Steam. Oh my god, dude, this is actually really inspiring. This guy is really a one-handed player. I'm gonna read the whole thing. This is worth it. It's really inspiring, dude. I thought it was gonna be some kind of troll stuff. How the hell does he play with one hand? Is he? There's no way he's playing one hand on a keyboard, huh? I'm gonna add him. I mean, if he had me back, I'm curious how he plays. I mean, maybe a controller. How the hell do you play with one arm? Like, what the hell? How the hell are you gonna do that? Or, man, I mean, I guess one hand. So I guess he's got his arm. I assume. I'm gonna see. I hope he asks me back. I'm curious. How do you manage that? And to my team, to Fang and I'm sorry that I sold on you guys. That's my fault. I honestly thought Fang for some reason was about to go to Death Hook, so I passed up Dwight. That's my fault. It was Dwight the whole time. I seen that one was about to go fighting, but I didn't pay attention to the names. Oh, that's my fault. I never let that happen, but I just got sight. I just got daydreaming. And then when she died on Hook, I figured Dwight was gonna get off the gen. Normally, you shouldn't get off the gen. He did it right. That was the right move by him. But in these lobbies, usually 90% of my lobbies with these little, they put me in new lobbies and bot lobbies a lot of times. A lot of times they just get off the gen anyways and go get them off the hook. So that's what I thought was gonna happen. I didn't pay attention to the HUD to see what was. I was so focused on that chase. It's my fault, man. Feel bad. Let me write a little bit more of this code. So I'm doing a challenge with CSS battles. You can do daily CSS challenges. Like they give you something to make. It could be anything. It could be as simple as this, right? They give you colors. They give you the colors, but you got to create this with CSS, and they start you off with a little box right here, right? And then you just got to try to create this. And you can hover over and see how close how close you got it, and it'll give you a score of how accurate you got it. But right now they got us doing like a glass navigation, like a glow effect UI design. So this is what I came up with. There's 10 of us doing it. So hopefully I win. Now I know it looks stupid like this, the way I have this. Now, that's by design. So if I come back up here, and I go to hero, and I take away this, there you go, right? But you see it kind of, you see it looks a little bit better now, right? I got these, but this is way over here to the left. Well, that's what I'm doing this by design. So you're gonna see what's gonna happen. The reason I'm doing it like this. So I'm basically gonna cut it down on the left side, and on the right side will be a little bit more narrow. You'll see. So it looks dumb right now, but you'll see what I'm gonna come up with. I'm gonna try. So right now we're doing the progress bar. We're making a little progress bar right here. And I think that should be percent. I think I messed up on that. That should be 92%. We're making a loading progress bar, or trying to. I never done this with CSS. I've done it in here on my website, but I use JavaScript for this. I never done it in CSS before. So let's do dot progress. Now we're gonna give it actual progress. We're gonna put a color of progress bar. So we're gonna fill this up to whatever percentage that we want to fill it up to. And the width of that is gonna be 92% because that's 92%, right? So we'll fill it to 92%. Height, 6 pixels, because 6 pixels in height. And then we're gonna have to get a border radius. And then now for the background, this is where we're gonna make it work. We'll do so we're gonna have to do 90 degrees. We're gonna have to do 90 degrees. 90 degrees on that. Then we'll have to do I think the color, oh no, I ain't gonna work. Let's try it. 7557FF. And then we'll do a color of probably 5DE1FF. Okay. Why is it not working? Okay, it's not working. Should work. Okay, there we go. We can use progress bar. So 92%. So let's see if this works on W. Okay, there we go. So we can use progress bar. So 92%. The only difference is it looks like that's 100%. So maybe I can make a little bit more longer progress bar. Okay, let's change that to 82%. And then we'll just change, we got a box shadow. Then we'll just change this to 82%. Now that way you can actually see, I don't know if I like that. Oh, I see what, okay. So what I was trying to do is I was trying to get it a color where it looks like it's not fully filled up. But what's going on is when it gets to here, this would be your 100%, right? On your card. Oh man, see, I don't know. I know what I'm doing. I went to school for this, but this design that they gave me, or well, I came up with all this by myself. But the design they're trying to have me do is, they gave us examples of what they wanted, but I made all this stuff. But I don't I ain't never done really a website. Like I never done really stuff like this before. And this is poking out, and that's not good either. When you don't have a game plan, usually I go to Photoshop and I drag, because Photoshop allows me to drag and drop text and stuff. I design stuff there. Then if I have a design to go off of and I can look at it on my second monitor, I can pull up a design. It's a lot faster. But when you're going off the top of your head and you're in a challenge with 10 other people, first of all, you're worried about them coming up with something better than you, right? So this is one of the challenges. This is our next challenge we gotta do to see who gets the most accurate score. But right now we're doing the challenge of who can make the best glossy, glassy, glowy effect, space effect website. And this is what I got so far. I got some, like I said, don't worry about this. This is part of the design, and it's gonna be completely responsive. I really like this a lot. And I do have this, but I have it hidden right now. I have it hidden for. I guess we could try to fix this. I don't like how it's clipping like that. So we'll have to go into. I don't even remember what I named that. Diamond. Card icon. So it's gonna be on a card icon. We could probably margin left. There we go. So we'll get margin left of 3 pixels, 6 pixels, 8 pixels, 10 pixels, 12 pixels. There we go. And then we can do margin top. There we go. A little bit better. It's not clipping through anymore. This is fine. So I made websites by scratch. I've been doing it for, 13 years? It's been a long time. And I do video game stuff too. I'm a programmer, and when it comes down to video game stuff, like doing this right here, making the character move, that's what I'm responsible for. Now, making characters, don't ask me to make any characters. I don't know how to do 3D artwork. I wish. That'd be nice. And don't ask me to make animations. But if you can give me a model and you can give me animations, I'll make it work. Promise. But I can't make no freaking models, bro. I wish. Or outfits. Make outfits for your characters like this. That'd be sick. So they got someone to make the models and to make the outfit like this Christmas outfit, but then a programmer goes in and adds the bell sounds and adds the bells to be able to move like physically, to make it move like the wind or the way the character moves. That's all programming stuff. It's all a little bit of mathematics stuff and physics and stuff and making everything move, giving it a direction based on, you moving your character a certain way. It's like if you have a dress and you go left to right, it's going to swing according to when you go left and you go back right, it's going to swing the opposite way, right? So, but I promise you, most programmers use a calculator. I've been around a lot of programmers. They're pretty good at math. They're computer science junkies, but sometimes the equations can get pretty difficult, and they use a calculator to get their fast equations. Especially after an 8-hour shift of coding, they got a headache. They're using the calculator, I promise. Now, I do. I ain't gonna lie. I'll sit there. I'll be there all day if I didn't use a calculator. Doing websites, you really don't need to know math much. But doing video game stuff with vector 3s and geometry, physics, and mathematics, and algebra, and whatever, yeah. It gets very, very tough. But websites, you're just designing websites, man. Unless you're doing back-end development, server-side stuff, you need to know a little bit of math. Front-end development, you really don't need to know a whole lot. You're really just designing stuff, moving things around, positioning, font sizes, and it's simple stuff, really. JavaScript, maybe, but yeah, JavaScript you probably do a little bit, but not a whole lot. JavaScript is just to make websites look flashy and responsive. You don't need to make a simple website. I don't want to sandbag each other. He probably still thinks I'm there. So, fun fact. The White was my main on console back in 2017 when I started playing this game. 9 years ago. And then when I switched to PC some years ago, I became a David main. So obviously, David is a P100, obviously. But not a... I started playing on console way before they came out with all these different updates and became, you know, and they came out with the, you know, the Prestige update, P100 and all that stuff. So obviously, I never got a chance to get him to P100, but now he's what we're focusing on. Big Father Joe. New Jet a tool. I see fits. Whoever made this outfit did a good job though, with the ears and the shoes. Oh man, so good. And look, I play guitar. Everyone knows I'm a musician. I'm in my studio. I don't sleep in here. The next room over to my left is where I sleep at and watch TV and relax. That's where the girls come in. They don't come in this room. Nobody comes in this room. But unfortunately, the electricians have to come in this room because for some odd reason when they built this house, they put the breaker in that closet. It's right there in the back. For whatever reason, they thought that was good. That's how they did it back in the day, I guess. So we have an electrician come in and look at some things, and he's gonna have to come in here, and I don't like that at all. I got a lot of money in this room. I got a lot of money in this room. I have over 15 guitars in this room. I got more in storage. I have a drum set behind me. I got a piano back there. I got a mixer board. I got recording microphones. I got an amp. I got a $4,000 PC. I got PS4, PS5, monitors everywhere. I mean, I'm not to brag. I'm just saying, I don't like people coming in here. I have at least over 40,000 in the room, maybe. That I worked my ass off to get. I worked hard for everything I have. And music is a big part of what is the reason why I have what I have, you know? Being a... It's crazy. I'm a musician. I have yet to did a website for me for my music. like I was saying yesterday, I played some Christmas music, but even though it's Christmas music, it's Trans Orchestra Siberia. They're a really good heavy rock and roll Christmas band. They do every December, or they start like in November. They have a band. They split it up. They have a band, Trans Siberia Orchestra, that goes on the east side, and they have one that goes on the west side. They do a big old tour, and I play a lot of their music. Look, if you can watch Christmas movies all year long, why can't you play Christmas music all year long? It's not regular. It's not the classic. Look, even though I love the older Christmas classics, it's not that. It's not the same. This is rock and roll, man. This is rock and roll Christmas music, man. And it's just instrumental. It's not even. They don't sing in them. It's just straight instrumental, right? I love it, man. If you're a hater, if you're a Christmas hater, my birthday is December 30th. My sister is the 14th of December, and my dad is Christmas Day. All right, Christmas is a big. I understand that if you have like if you come from a place where you don't have like family, or you're not close to your family, maybe I can understand why you don't like Christmas. And if you have kids, I can see why. I don't have kids, so I guess it's just me and my guitars and making music, making money and whatever, right? But I can see why, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of this real quick, get some more stuff done, and then we're gonna play some more games. But I think we're gonna work on the tablet now. I think I have an idea for a tablet. We can probably make this a tablet. I think I have an idea. Let's just say tablet, so we'll leave a comment for ourselves. And then, so this is gonna be a media query, and this is gonna be for smaller tablets. Okay. We want this to be responsive for all devices, right? So if we go to inspect, and we go into iPhone, this actually doesn't look bad already for iPhone, but you can see this is all jacked up here. I mean, this don't look bad for iPhones already as it is. It's pretty well already there, but we're gonna make it better. But you can see for tablet, it's not really good for tablet. So let's start working on. So normally how I design for like mobile devices and stuff is I go to responsive, and what allows me to, and I go to big screen, and I can drag these edges. So how I know a breakpoint is I look right here, and as I get where things start collapsing. So if you look right here, we start collapsing right here. Watch up there at that contact. Boom. Once I get to here, we would need to add a breakpoint and add this to be, smaller or whatever. So, but luckily we're doing the mobile device. We're not gonna have this. We're gonna add some links that's gonna be for vertically. We're gonna have a hamburger menu, almost like this, right? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try. So we need to do, there's a thing called media queries. So we can do media, and we'll say max width of 1,000. So it's about a tablet, a full-size tablet. And then we'll do dot hero, because that's what we named everything in here. And then we'll give it a gap of 50 pixels, I think. Padding, we'll do 6% instead of pixels. So when you're working with mobile devices, you always want to use percent, not pixels. Percent is always going to be more. It's weird how it's always going to be more accurate. I don't know the term. It's just like you're going to have problems if you use pixels. Put it that way. And actually, this should be, I think, left. This should be, oh, is my dog outside? Hold on. Hey. Hey, did you let the dog outside before you left? I just heard her barking outside. I don't like when she gets left outside like that. I just did, but people need to start letting her in because it's too hot. I know who let her out there, but they need to start letting her in if they let her out. That's not that make me mad. And another thing that making me mad is I don't understand why I can't talk to Taylor when I want to talk to Taylor. I'm holding on. I said I'm just sick of not being able to talk to my sister when I want to talk to her. I went in there to every time I knock on her door and I need to talk to her, he answers the door and then they won't let me come in. Like, what the fuck is that? No, I have to tell him what I need to relay the message to her. I think that's stupid. I mean, I can, but why can't I just? Why do I have to feel like I have to go through a security guard? Talk to my sister. Like, what the hell? All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You doing good? I don't know why y'all don't why you don't do that Walmart thing. They make way more money. Uh, I've been seeing commercials about that Amazon Flex stuff. I said I've been seeing commercials about the Amazon Flex stuff. I don't know. I said I've been seeing commercials about the Amazon Flex stuff. Have they started? Have they started yet? Building it? Is it open? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. You know, he got married. He got engaged. Kyle. I knew they were dating, but I didn't think they were that serious. I need to find a girl like that, a girl that's involved in. How you gonna stop that? There's no way I can stop that. You cuss? Alright. Bye bye. Love you, bye. I fucked up. Hey, AI! He's an AI killer! He's an AI killer. Aww. He's AI, guys. Fucking hate this killer, man. This is the dumbest killer they ever added to the game. Ever. Ever fucking added to the game right here. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. AI. not trying to rage, but I fucking hate Knight. I hate him. I just don't think it takes any skill to play as him. I think it's a coward killer. You're probably bound to go down more to AI than you are him. My 9-year career playing this game, I never thought I would play AI. Play against AI. And then you get these killers playing as the Knight, thinking they're good. Like, fucker. You're using AI. Like, you're literally just using AI, releasing your guards, and cutting people off. That's skill? Wow. Wow. That's really impressive. That ain't fucking skill! Look me in my fucking eyes. You think that's skill? You. Fuck him too. I'm trolling. Official. The only strategy you can do against Knight is that when he releases guards, is to go to the next loop. But if he releases guards so fucking far and so fast, there's not much you can do. Understand? There's not much you can fucking do. Fucking BBC, baby! I'ma dick you down like a tutu town, official crown. Beating that meat on my toilet seat. Go for the sake cause you haven't been hooked. I don't even know what you're looking like, muck. Muck. Muckety duckety duck. They call me B.O. Malila. I got girls sucking me off at the same time. Hey, if you ever had a girl suck you off at the same time? Like 2 girls? Oh my god. That is heaven, man. If I ever find out I'm gonna die, and I got like 2 weeks to live, just give me 5 girls, man. All at the same time. I take care of them, they take care of me before I die. That's just, it's a win-win, right? What am I talking about, dude? What am I doing? Yeah, we're looking at each other spit up my dick. Beat mommy on the toilet seat, doo-da, doo-da. Twinkle, 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 little whore. Close your legs, it's not a door. Hey, one of my friends will tell me a joke that he said to one of his other friends, girlfriends, that was like a girl and a friend. And she said, why do men have 2 heads but don't use either one? Which that's not really true. And he said, why do women have 4 lips? Why do women have 4 lips and can't keep any of them closed? Why do women have 4 lips and can't keep either closed or something like that? Yeah. Nothing but misery. I struggle against Knight because I'm so worried about the guards. That's literally it. I'm just so worried about the guards, man. I have to worry about more than one entity. It's annoying. Like, he probably thinks I suck. Okay, 1v1 me. Use any other killer you want, but don't use no fucking AI. We don't use AI around here. We don't believe in AI around here. The fuck? All they do is just cut you off. They just let their guards chase you, and they just cut you off. It's so annoying. Like, how the fuck is that skill? I've been playing this game 9 years, and I never thought I would see no fucking AI in this game. This game's gotten a lot easier since I started playing it. Oops, my bad. Somehow we still haven't made it out. I can't believe they're not blurring it out no more. Is he live though? Nothing against him though. I just hate AI. That's all. 35. I say 35 people watching. Oh, he's not live. Damn it. I'll drop him a follow anyways. I mean, he wasn't a bad player. I'm just saying I hate AI, man. I just hate the Knight. Because there's not much you can do against Knight but just run and hold W. Try to hope to make it to a new loop. I mean, you can use line of sight to kind of break the guards, but if you get a jailer, he's just so quick. Now, you can touch the wall or like a window and like make them run to the wall first, and then they'll come out after you, but... like I said, we're gonna keep coding here and there. I need to start working on my mod. This is for GTA 5, by the way, not online. I don't hack online games. I only do story mode. I disable all my mods from ever going online. If the game supports story mode like GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption, but they also have it online, I go through and I code it and I crypt it and I disable online completely. So you have to unload. If the game detects my mod or anything with my DLL or my mods, you cannot go online. That's just the bottom line. I'm not getting responsible for lawsuits, and I'm not trying to get caught up in any kind of. I'm not trying to condone cheating online. I would never hack a game online. Never have, never will. I take that back. I'll be honest with you. Yes, I have a jailbroken PS3. That's just for years ago though. And yes, I did mod Black Ops 2 and stuff. But like modern days, no, that's not gonna happen. But that was just me having fun with it. A jailbroken PS3. That's way outdated now, by the way. So, but yeah, I'm older now, and it's just. I don't know. I ran into a lot of cheaters have ruined my experience. It's one of the reasons why I don't play Call of Duty no more. So, yeah, I know how it feels. But this is what I designed so people can make their own locations with my call out. So there's a mod for GTA 5 called LSPDFR, allows you to be a police officer. I make call outs for it. You get dispatched to a kidnapping call, or someone report a murder in the area or whatever, or body or animal cruelty or hit and run, right? Family dispute. Well, I made a location a couple months ago, or earlier this year, that put all the locations in, for all my callouts in its own location, right? And which is what I'm working on right here. Well, people are gonna be able to create their own locations now, and it's gonna go into a XML folder here, and it would look like this. It look like this, XML. And this is how the menu looks. It automatically gets the coordinates, your X, Y, your Z, and your heading. The heading, we use a double instead of a decimal number because a double is more accurate than the decimal. And if you're trying to get like a 0.2 or 0.5, then you're gonna use the double. It's more accurate. And like if you're making a game and you're dealing with the money, like I guarantee the blood points and here in DBD, I guarantee they use a double because they need that number to be accurate. They don't want us. They don't want to cheat us out. So definitely, yeah. But right here, I'm working on. You see, I got a function that says get family dispute locations, and then we have a list dispute that we're calling from this, saying all locations, and then we're calling on our family dispute our location. So what we're saying here, and then we're saying if custom locations equal null and custom locations dot equals 0, dot count equals 0, what we're saying is if the player hasn't made any custom locations and they're null, which means they don't exist, and the count is 0, then return all locations. So we want to return to the locations that me, the developer, has coded in and fixed into the callout. So these are the ones that I added in that are out at release right now for 60,000 people or however many people downloaded it. That's why we have my variable name, my function name right here, because we're going to return all the locations if they don't have any callouts. But or else if they do have a custom callout, then they'll get some of my callouts and they'll get their own callouts, and I can either add in where they can force their own callouts and change it to where they want to do all only their custom locations as well. If the game detects one or more of their custom callouts, then we can just say, hey, run only their local callouts and give that an option. That could be an option. I'm also working on an officer career mode, which is in progress. I've already got all the XP lined up, all the XPs I want for the ranks. I've started working on the traffic side. It's gonna have all your stats, so everything you've done, all your shots fired, all your pursuits complete, all your total pursuits, your total citations, everything that you do within my mod is going to be saved. You're going to be able to keep track of every single thing. And shots fired, the way I'm doing shots fired, I'm not doing it per bullet. We're doing it per of person, or per of scene, I should say. So every time you shoot your gun per traffic stop or whatever, it'll be count as 1. We're not gonna do per a bullet. That would be someone mentioned that. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. That would be that doesn't make sense. So to me, and then it's gonna keep track of your shift, so you're about to make money and do shift work. Your little shift work, and it's gonna keep track of your time, and then your duration minute. Now you see, notice I'm using a double. I'm not using a decibel number. I'm not using decibel. I'm using a double because it's more accurate. Look, if you read it, it says double precision floating point number, right? Precision, that's the key word. And if you do the decibel and you hover over that, a decibel floating point number. So they both are a floating point number that can use a 0.5, a 0.2, but a double is just more accurate. You're going to use that for like money, and if you're trying to be more, whatever you're doing, it needs to be super accurate. You want to be accurate, right? So if you're doing money, yes, you're going to do, or minutes and seconds, you're going to do double. That makes sense. Let's go back to this though. So that's what I'm working on. I like to give people a little update what I'm doing. Showcasing stuff. I'm also working on something else. I haven't showcased this much. I just started working on it 2 or 3 months ago, and I'm giving people an option to create their own mod without any coding experience. Now, yes, they could use AI, which I don't recommend because AI makes mistakes. If you use my mod, it's not gonna make mistakes because I'm using the latest framework. So if I go to project, I'm using the latest framework. So all the code here is up to date, latest Microsoft code. Okay. And I'm using and every code that it's going to generate is going to work, whatever you generate. So let me show you my HUD, my UI that I built. So I know HTML, and this is almost like HTML, but here's what I designed. And I'm getting error right now. It's because I haven't finished writing the code for this yet. But I can go ahead and start it and go back to the previous build, and this is what it looks like. So they can drag in some stuff. So they can spawn a pad, and they can go to generate code, and here it is. And they can do a dialogue and change it to whatever they want, generate new code, and you will see in here that it does add it in. As you can see, there's their subtitle. Whoever added in here, Now, once you learn the syntax of coding, it's not hard. So, an exclamation point means that something we're checking if something's not equal to true or something's not equal to something doesn't exist. So we're checking right here if suspect doesn't equal null, which means they do exist in the concept of code, and they are spawned in, and suspect dot exists, then we'll go ahead and do a subtitle. We gotta check and make sure they exist first, right? We could also do a pursuit, and that's gonna give, and then I can clear the code and regenerate. I could just say generate, and that will give us a pursuit. So you can see now we got a pursuit, right? And the only reason I have this here because when players see stuff getting rendered in real time, even though they don't know what it means, they know that it's doing something good, right? So that's why I added that in. Right now I'm working on the DLL. So when they hit the build DLL button, it's gonna build their mod. So that's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a lot of work though, but it's gonna be nice when we get it up to going, to beta and alpha state. So let me go ahead and add a little bit more. Right now we're working on tablets and stuff, and we're working on the responsiveness for the website. So let's go in here and say dot hero card with 350, 320 pixels. Okay. All right, now, normally, what I do is I add in a separate menu. Normally, I'll add in a separate menu. I'll show you real quick. So normally what I do is I'll take my menu up here. So normally what I do this, right? And then I can go in here. I could probably do I think it's this one. Or maybe it will be this one. I'm not sure. Yeah, it'd be something like that. Yeah. We'll get to that though, but that's normally how I do it, and I'll use another menu. But I don't like changing that one, so I would have to disable that one. I don't want to do that. But normally I would hide that one. So we're gonna use the same one. We're gonna design this for mobile. So we'll do and we'll say media 800 pixels should be good. Got header, so we'll design the header for it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add a background down here, and and we're gonna put these vertically, these links. So we'll do height, 68 pixels for that, and then I'm thinking padding 0 and 14. All right, and then we'll do dot hamburger menu. Position absolute. Top. I think it's gonna be 100% plus 12 pixels. So we'll drop that down. Okay. We drop it down. We're gonna have to add a background right here. We're gonna use percent, and then so left percent, and then right 4%. We're gonna have to add a background for it. So what we can do now, we're gonna make these links vertically as well. We could have it hand animate, and then we're gonna have to have it sit into our and it's not showing up for our hamburger. That's not good. We'll get to that, I guess. I don't know why it's not showing up there. Let's see, hamburger, span, background. So we'll get to that. Um, 92% margin auto, and then padding. We could try to 15% or pixels. We'll do display flex, and then now we'll go ahead and flex direction column vertically, and then we'll do align items stretch. Perfect. And then we'll have to do a gap of 5 pixels to separate them. We don't need them too far apart from each other. Let's do 20 pixels instead. All right, and then we'll do a border 1 pixel solid, RGB A 255 255 255 0.1. And then we'll do maybe add a blur effect to it. Let's do a border radius. So we can try a border radius 20 pixels. Let's do a background RGB A. Let's do 10 for the red. We can do 1120. And then for the alpha, we can try 0.5 0 point. There's my background. I could have it connect to this, which, let's see if we might be able to connect it to that. With a padding top. I think it's gonna be margin actually, margin top. Yeah. All right, and then backdrop filter blur. Backdrop filter blur. BLUR, and then we'll do a WebKit. And we'll do 25 pixels. And then we'll do a box shadow. 0, 30 pixels, 70 pixels RGBA. And then we'll do 0, 0, 0 for the alpha or 5. And we have a little shadow. Kind of hard to see. Usually I design for mobile first, but I didn't this time. But basically what we're saying is hey, when the screens get to 800 pixels and below, then let's run this code. You see how it drops? It's because we're getting to 800 pixels right here. So opacity 0, because we're gonna need that. We're gonna do that in JavaScript. But for now, let's just comment that out for now because I can see what I'm doing. And then we'll go ahead and comment this out. We're gonna use this in JavaScript as well, I'm thinking. Visibility, and then we'll do transform, translate Y, we can do 15 pixels. That should kick it up more. So that's going to translate from the Y. So that's going to translate and transform to there. And then we'll do a scale. We can do a scale of 0.97 or something like that. I don't know why this ain't showing up. We'll figure that out. And then we'll do a transform origin. No, that ain't right. Transform dash origin. Yeah. And then here we can do I think it's top. We'll see how that turns out. Transition 0.35 seconds. Ease. And then Okay. I don't know where our I don't know where our freaking things are at. I don't know where our hamburger thing's at. We'll figure that out after we get done coding. So it's gonna be transform. Is it translate Y? So we'll just translate Y. Translate Y 0. It kind of look like it's come from the top. And then scale 1. Scale 1. What's next? I guess for our links now. We'll make that 100%. 14 pixels. 14 pixels, 15 pixels. So we'll do 14 pixels for left. I might, yeah, we could do with that instead. Then we'll do nav links. Nav links dot nav button margin 5 pixels 0 0. Text align center. Why is that not showing up? Let me see if I can figure that out. I don't know why that's not showing up. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I don't know what the hell is that showing for. Background white. Okay. That works, but yeah, it's still cutting off though. Hmm. I'll have to come back to it. I don't know why it's not showing it. Trying to think. I don't know why it's not showing it. Hmm. Okay. Let me see. Does it add this in here? Okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay, we're gonna come back to that. I'm stuck. Let's just come back to it, I guess. The mid height. Mid height. Padding. 14 pixels. 7%. 80 pixels. And then flex direction. Column. And then text align center. And then how did I do? It works. It worked on this one. That's it right there. Oh, I did. So I don't know what's going on. don't know, man. Fuck. Trying everything. Oh God, bro. Okay, that's how it should look. What the fuck is going on? Why is it getting cut off? I don't know. Tried everything. That works, but try not to look it up. Sometimes I get stuck, you know? It's part of programming. I feel like I don't see what I'm doing wrong. Stuck here. I don't know what's going on with it. I had it working earlier. I have it working here. The fuck is going on? I did. one thing I didn't do. We'll wait until we write our JavaScript. That's fine. I don't fucking know. But it works. So we'll do we'll put that one we'll put it right below each other. For the H1 we'll do letter spacing. And then we'll do hero buttons, justify content, center. And then we'll do dot hero stat. So we're making it responsive. And then for this we'll also do justify content center. Then we'll do hero card, which is this. And then for the hero card we'll do width, min, 100%. We'll do 100%, 370 pixels. And then we'll do text line transform, rotate. So we'll have it go up instead of going to the side. I'm doing okay. I'm stuck here. This is my first time being stuck. I don't know why this ain't showing. I don't know why. We gotta figure that out. Fuck. That's for tablets. So tablets look fine. Now we gotta use iPhones and smaller devices. It's a little bit off. So we'll do, we'll say, we'll leave a comment, small, phones. And then we'll say at media and, max width of 500 pixels, dot logo. We'll do that dot logo, font size, 1.35 rem. That's the logo right here. See if it works. Okay, let's make it a little bit bigger. We can't see it yet. There we go. So let's go back down to 500. Right there. Now we can see what we're doing. right. Letter spacing -3 pixels. Hero content if it's greater than P. And then we'll say if it's greater than P, font size 0.95 RAM, maybe. There we go. I don't know why the greater P is not working. I don't want to look it up. I feel like if I look it up, why this ain't working, it fails me for the challenge. But why is it not working, bro? Fuck! Dot hero buttons with 100%. Dot primary button. Dot primary button. Dot secondary button. Which is this. Okay. What's next? Hero stats with 100%, which is this. And then we can do a gap of 16 pixels. So it's this right here. And then we can do dot hero stats. It's greater than span height 30 pixels. Hero card. I think it's mid height. Mid height. And then dot card margin dot card margin top 90 pixels. There we go. So that works fine. And then what we'll do is we'll get rid of this. Not bad. Now I just gotta figure out why the fuck is this ain't working. I don't have any idea. I just don't fucking know why it's not working. Working on it. I had no issues with this one. We could write so we have active. We could say we can add a variable menu open equals hamburger. No, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, equals hamburger dot class list dot toggle. Set attributes. That is going to be, I think it's called ARIA expanded. That's not right. expanded. Let's make sure I get it right. So expanded. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not fucking opening. If I add one, and once I add the other one, oh, I just wait. What the fuck? What if I? I don't know what the fuck's going on. This doesn't make no fucking sense. I don't fucking need that. Getting fucking pissed. Yeah. That's why, but I added the fucking background white and it ain't fucking working. Now it's not animating. The fuck's going on with that? Do I have to write it here too? I don't think I'd have to. I'm gonna say shit. Fuck. Maybe it's gonna be. Okay. Looks pretty good. showing up in here though yet. We'll have to take a look at that. Well, we got a good bit done. Alright, back on.